Okay, so here yesterday we discussed about how to create the linked list, and we did some initial creation of the linked list, and after that we inserted the numbers at different positions, like inserting the number at the starting, inserting the number at the last, and inserting the number at certain positions, right? And then this was the block where we tried to execute all the execution part of this list, this linked list and all. So that this was the execution part where we called the different functions like append, print, then inserting at a start and inserting and at the at certain position, right? So now next is how we can remove different kind of elements
Your screen
from.
is not visible. Your screen is not visible. And then if you
Uh,
start the
uh,
recording,
okay, so is it visible now?
yeah, yes, it is.
Okay, so here we created all these functions, and in all these functions, we saw how we can create or insert an element into the linked list. Now, the next part that we are going to discuss is the removal of the elements. But before that, what I want is that we should make a certain structure out of it so that we can do the structured programming. So we'll go a little next level in this. That next level is we are going to create a system where there will be a linked list, and then choices will be asked that what operations you want to do, and based on that, when you will select that choice, the user will select that choice, that system will get executed. Okay, so now let's create that choice-based system, that choice-based programming. Um, so here I am creating this initial part. First of all, this initial part I am creating, and this initial part is already created. Now what we'll do is we'll create the choices. Once this is created, now we'll ask uh, print what operation would you prefer? Means we are just going to create a interactive system. So there will be multiple choices, one, two, three, four. Let's say we'll edit this later, that how many choices we can do. So first choice is add an element to the list. This is the first choice. The second choice will give remove an element from the list. Okay, and then the third choice will give um, print print. Here we'll give remove an element from the list. Then third choice will give uh, see the elements in the list. Just we'll do these three basic operations, and fourth choice we will give exit. Okay, so we'll give the numbering also to each choice. One, this is a choice one, this is choice two, and this is choice three. So user will enter this choice one, two, three, or four. Once user select the choices, we'll scan the choices. We'll give them option. Option is equal to um, int input, enter the choice. Okay, enter the choice or enter the option. I'll say enter the option or choice. Anything we can give. Okay, out of one, two, three, four, it will enter the choice. Okay, now um, so it will check if option is equal to 1. If option is equal to 1, then it will ask more choices. Um, what more choice? Mean here list is already created. So here first of all we'll give a message print the initial linked list is created, and now it will ask for the operation. And once choice is entered over here, what it will do? Um, it will do the insertion operation. So to insert first of all, again it has to ask enter the or will ask where do you want? Where do you want to insert the number? Okay. So again, the choices will be given at the beginning. This is the first choice. Then print. This is number one, and this will be number two at the at certain position, and the third choice will be print uh, three at last. Okay, and these three choices will be there. Again, we'll ask print enter your, or we'll ask this in variable option insert is equal to int input, enter your insert choice one or two or three. Okay, and once it is entered, now based on this, if option insert is equal to 1, then now what we have to do, we have to do the insertion at last. So what at the starting. So at the starting we have created the insertion portion over here. Okay, so we'll just copy this. Not yeah, we'll just copy this because function is we have already created over here, and we'll just use that function. Okay. Then second choice, if this is not the choice, then L if. Okay, option insert is equal to 2. So see how I am making a structured program over here, and how you can control the flow of program using these kind of options. Okay, so here next we'll copy this. Okay, so here automatically it will ask for the choice, and then it will do that operation. If this is also not there, then if option underscore insert is equal to 3, then again uh, okay. Okay, so Shamir, are you able to understand what I'm trying to do?
Little, can you please
Shamir,
explain?
are you able to understand?
Can you please explain? not completely.
I'll execute and you will get the idea what we are exactly working now. Okay. So here for now, if is this, yeah. And yes, now I'll execute this. Simply, I am executing this. Now, see what's happening. First of all, it is asking the numbers. Let's say I have given 56 and 97. Now it is asking what you want to do. You want to add an element, you want to remove an element, you want to see the elements in the list. So right now we have only set the options for adding an element to the list. Okay, so I'll just select that option one. Now it will ask where do you want to insert the number. So this is at the beginning, at the certain position, or at the last. Okay. So I'll just give option as one. So it will ask me a number. So let's say I have given 76. So you see, it has entered a new number at seven at the starting. Right. So like this has now become a choice-based program. Okay, what choice, what all the choices? Whenever you select the choice, based on that, it will ask you the question, and then when once you answer that question, it will do that choice. Right now, I am enhancing this more. Now you can see here, just I have selected the first choice, and in first choice I have again inserted the first choice, and it has inserted that number, and it has quit. Now what I want is that once this number is inserted again, it should ask me whether do you want to insert more numbers. Then again I'll insert a choice, yes or no, and based on that it will process further. So are you able to understand what I'm doing it now?
Yes,
Okay, so now what I'll give is am I recording this? Yes, it is getting recorded. Okay, so I'll do it more. Okay, so to make it, I'll put this entire process into a loop. So while here I'll take one variable called more add, and by default I'll assign this as y, and then here I'll give while more add is equal to y, or more add is equal to capital Y. Okay. So by this now I'll process everything according to this. Okay. And here at the end of this, no, here at the end of this, what I'll do is I'll again ask the choice uh, after completion of this. Um, Here I'll say this as else will print invalid invalid choice, and then again now this if will come over here, here. So print, do you want to insert more, yes or no? Okay. So now I have given. Now is this entire part is based on based on this choices. Okay, and yeah, no, rather than this, I'll take this more add is equal to input. Okay, like this I'll take, it will work better. Okay, let me execute this now. I have just added these two statements at top and these statements at the last. Okay, let me execute this again. 5698, and now I am going to add an element. So at the beginning, I am adding, let's say 32 at the beginning. 32 is here. Now see, it has asked me a choice. I want to insert more. Yes. Now I want to insert an element at the last. So I want to insert an element at the last. I have taken option as 3. Okay. So how many numbers? Let's say I want to insert two numbers at the last. So it will ask. I have given 87. I have given 12. Right. Now you can see here 87 and 12 are added at last. Now it is again asking me to insert more. Yes, I want to insert at certain position. And now it is asking me at which position. So let's say I want to insert new number after 98. So that is fourth position. Let's say I have given fourth position, and here I want to insert 80, and you can see it has printed that 80. And now I don't want to insert anymore. I have given n or anything other than y. I'll give, and it will exit. Does it sound interesting now,
Yes,
Sharmila?
yes, yes, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so this is how you can make an interactive program also, which will work on your choices. Now it is not an autonomous program that this is the work and this is done and this then completed. Now until you will not say no, it will not stop. Okay, until you will not prefer to stop, it will not stop. So this option is just I have created for this part only. This is a insertion part. Okay, in the same way I can apply this option on here as well on the overall part. So here I'll add more choice. Similarly, I'll do as yes over here, and I'll create this loop again while um while more underscore choice is equal to small y, or more underscore choice is equal to capital Y. Till this is y, now it will operate. Okay, so again we have to do this. Whole setting will be there. This indentation is required to set every time when I'll be introducing as any loop at the starting. So I'll just do that. Nothing more than that. Just add. We have to add options like this. Okay, so this is more choice of part is done, and then after this again, more choice is equal to input. Do you want to process more? Yes or no? And here, okay. So I'll just execute this now and then we'll proceed this further. So just two numbers, which is 90. I want to add an element as I have taken, I want to add element at the starting, and here um, I've taken, I'm inserting 34. And do you want to insert more? No, I don't want to insert more. Do you want to process more? Yes, I want to process more. What I want to process, I want to see the elements in the list. So right now I have not set any option over here, so it will not do anything, right? Do you want to insert more? No. Um, and do you want to process more? No. Okay. So this is done. Okay. So here this will be, now this will go out of this. Yes, now it will work fine. Okay, now next elif. Okay, in elif, now what we'll do, if option is equal to 3. Right now I'm taking 3, means for 2 we have to do a lot of working. What is the option 3? Option 3 over here is see the element in the list. So we have already made a print function over here. Okay, so we can use directly print function for this. Okay, so what we'll do is just we'll take print content of the list is, and 1. Okay, okay, is this clear? Now I'll just execute this. Let me execute this. 56, 87. I want to see the list of that element. So you can see here it has printed the list of element. Do you want to process more? No, I don't want to process more. It has come out. Okay. Okay. Is this clear? Now I'll do the operations for option number 2. If option is equal to 2. So what is there in option 2? In option 2 we have option removal of an element again. So we'll try to make again the choices like this. Okay, now these choices will be of removing an element rather than just adding element. So यहाँ पे more, remove, more rem I'll just do, and I'll place this more rem over here, more rem over here. Okay, here I'll try from where do you want to remove number. Okay, here I'll just write from the beginning, from certain position, from last, and we'll give fourth choice over here, print remove by number. Okay, means we'll discuss in a short while what we are trying to do. And here this is comma 4 and option remove. Okay, now we have, now what we have to do is we have to create the functions to remove the element. So we'll create the functions now. Right now nothing is there, so I have just made a structure, and let's see how we can remove the elements. Okay, so till now, is it clear that we have made a structure, and now everything will work on the choice-based system. Understood? So
Yes.
now we'll add a new function. Okay, so function, where is this? Fun, function to remove a number from starting. One by one, we'll make a function and we'll do define remove start. Okay, so here again nd will be there. Now when we are removing a value from the starting, so just visualize, we have a list, we have a list like we have 56, We have 89, we have 90, we have, let's say 21. And 21 is the last element. Now, this is the first element, and it has the address of this element, it has the address of this element, it has the address of this element, right? Now, when this element will be removed, the only thing will change is that the starting node will be converted to this, means 89 will be the starting number. Okay, so here what I'll do is just I'll take Cn is equal to Nd, means Cn will also be pointing to this. So right now Nd is pointing to this, and what we'll do is Nd dot and Nd is equal to Nd dot next. So as soon we'll do Nd is equal to Nd dot next, what will happen? The starting node will be moved from here to here, and then we'll return the ND. Okay. So let's see how much this works. So we'll call this over here in the option one. So here, um, if option remove is equal to one, then what we'll do is simply um, we'll pass this rem start. Okay, so node 1 is equal to rem start, and here we'll pass node 1. Okay, and then again we'll print the resultant list over here. Node 1 will print that. So and here again we'll give the option for more remove. Option more rem. So here we'll give more rem input. Input. Do you want to remove more? Yes or no? Okay, like this it will happen, and we'll execute this now. So here I am giving 5487, and let me add two new elements, three. I'll I have to I'm adding an element. Wait, this is why this is a oh sorry. 5487 I have given, and I am adding an element to the list, and I am adding at last, and I am adding three element. So let's say 55, 44, 33 I have added, and now mm, doing where 4. It is repeating the choice again and again. Why it is repeating, and enter the choice. It is repeating the choice again and again. Before this, it was working fine. Why it has stopped working? That more remove, more remove. Everything is option. This is option remove. Everything is fine over here. Here also, I have taken different things. This is option. Do you want to insert more? Why it is not asking? Do you want to insert more? And assuming it as yes. Stop. Let's say stop this, and I'll again execute this. Um, First number 4389 I have taken. Now I want to remove an element. Okay, so I want to remove an element from beginning. Rem start. I have not executed this part. Let me execute this part. I want to remove from beginning. Yes, so you can see first number is removed over here. Okay, I don't want to remove anymore. No, I want to process. Yes, let's process more. I want to add an element. Let's say I want to add an element at the last three. I want to just add two numbers. First number is 45, second number is 32. So yes, these two numbers are added. Um, no, bhai, it is not asking. Ideally, after inserting, means after inserting, it should ask, do you want to insert more? Why it is not asking? It is automatically assuming more add. Ideally, after this, it should give this choice. It is rather than asking for this choice, it is automatically coming at this place. Why it is doing like that? Oh, yeah, and it should be here, I guess. Hmm. Let me see if this works fine. Okay, so I'm taking 43 and 89. I'm adding I'm adding an element, inserting my choice. I'm going to insert a new number at beginning, and I have it at 67. Yes, now it is working. I want to over here at last. This is the choice, and I'm inserting two numbers. This is 88, 66. Yes, now it is working fine. Now I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. Yes. I want to remove an element from the list. This is 2. And from the starting position, from the beginning position, I want to remove. Okay, so you can see here, this was 67 over here at the beginning. And here, now 67 is no more. It is starting from 43. Do you want to remove more? Let's say yes. And I want to remove from that. That is the option we have. So it has removed 43 also. Can you see this? Do you want to remove more? No. Do you want to process more? No. Okay. So Sharmila, is it somewhat clear how process is going on and what we are doing over here?
Yes, yes,
You gain some confidence.
yes, but it seems like too much of coding on me.
Yeah, it is too much coding. I really accept this. This is too much coding. But if you will practice this, it will help you a lot while your data engineering jobs. Okay. Yeah, and this part is a little, it may feel little exhausting also, but it will take 2-3 weeks to get this completed. After that, we'll switch to a part where to that this much coding is not required. This DSA part requires the coding that I completely accept. And if you are not able to follow this 100%, not to worry, you can just whatever you are able to do right now, just you can try to make it by yourself. Just code should work. Once you will start practicing this, you will get used to this. I completely accept that this is not something that you should understand in one go. Okay,
Okay.
I completely buy with that. Okay,
Okay.
now we'll remove an element from the last. So def rem remove last, and here what we'll do is we have to remove an element from the last position. This is quite a logical part is there. Okay, so now we have to remove an element from the last. Let's see how we can do this from last. So let's suppose I have a list 45, 78, 98, 32, 56. Now I have to, now this is the last element. This has to be removed. So what will be there? This is the last element, right? So this has to be removed. So now after removing of this 32 will be the last element, and address of this 56 will be there with this 32, right? So what we have to do, we'll start a loop from first place, we'll go till this place, okay, and then next part of this will be will be stored as null. Right now next part of this has address of this, and next part of this has nothing, and that's why this is the last element. Now what we'll do is we'll start from here, we'll go till here, and at the next part of this what we'll do is we'll just store a null element over here. So by this element will be lost. Okay, so we are not removing as such, we are just disconnecting it from this element. Okay, is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do this now. So to remove this, what we have to do is again, and let's see here. Now this ND is the starting number, so we'll take Cn is equal to ND. Okay, and we'll apply a loop over here, like we have applied over here. We'll apply a loop here as well. So what we'll do is while cn while cn dot next not equal to none. Okay, this will do cn of next not equal to null. Will do cn is equal to cn dot next. So this is how will this cn will reach from here to here. Now the question is that we need an indicator which is pointing to this previous element as well. So what we'll do is um, previous is equal to cn, then cn dot next. Okay, previous is equal to Cn, then Cn dot next. So what it will do is when Cn will reach over here, then previous will be at this position, right? So what we'll do is once this loop is over, what we'll do is previous dot next is equal to null. So since by end of this loop, previous will be at this place and Cn will be at this place. So we'll just disconnect this previous from this Cn. Okay, as soon will disconnect this connection from here to 56. This 56 will be lost in space and it will not be the part of this linked list. Okay, understood?
Yes.
So this is the logic that we are going to implement over here. So I'll just remove this and I'll execute this part. And here I'll just take this and I'll make this option over here. Okay, so this is L if option underscore remove is equal to 3. I'm not making at the second option right now. And here I'll just this copy rem lost and node 1. And finally, I'll print underscore LL node 1. Okay, okay. Now I'll execute this. So 3487, I'm adding um, three elements at the last. Let's say I am adding three elements. So 44, 55, 66 I am adding. Now you see 66 is the last element. Okay, so we have to remove this last element. I don't want to insert any more. I want to process more. I want to remove an element. So I have selected this two. And now I want to remove an element from the last. Okay, three I have selected. You can see here, after as soon I have selected, it has removed this last element. And now the last element is 55. Okay. Do you want to remove more? Let's say I want to remove the first element. So yes, I want to remove the first element from the beginning. So you can see here the element from first level also gone. Okay, clear? In the same way, what we'll do is we'll create a function for removing. We'll create a function for removing from the certain position. So define rem pos, and here we'll take the position and nd. Okay. Wait, if it's coming like this. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So we'll copy the concept of this removal from this place. Now let's suppose we have to remove a number. Okay, so the number from certain position. So 56 is there. We have 42. We have 57. We have 89. We have 21, and we have 90. Okay. So we have these numbers. Now what, let's say somebody says that I want to remove a number from fourth position. So fourth position number is this. Okay, understood? Now
Yes.
when I have to remove this, what I have to do is I have to connect this 56 with this 21, right? So address of 21 is there with this 89, right? So what
Correct.
I'll do is I'll process a loop which will start from the first position, and it will go till here. And there will be one previous element as well. So this will be the previous element, right? So this previous element will store the address of this current element. And by this particular number will go out of picture. Okay. So, how we'll do this? Let's say I am taking again Cn is equal to Nd, and what concept we followed over here, we'll do that only over here. Okay. So, we'll apply the same concept over here. Means I'll take counting from one. Okay, and here this will not because we are not inserting anything, so we'll not take new number over here. We'll just process by this. We'll process from position one till position minus one. So by the end of this, when this loop will get over, by the end of this, there will be a previous element. So previous element will be previous is equal to Cn. Okay, so now previous will be at this and this Cn will be at this. Now what I have to do is I have to disconnect Cn from this place and connect this 21 with this 57. So what I have to do is 57 of next will be 89 of next. Okay, so previous of next is equal to C current node dot next. So as soon this element, this statement will trigger, the link between this to this will be broken, and link between 57 and 21 will be created, because this will be address, and part of this 89 will be there at this 57. Okay, so let's execute this. So here we'll take this third option, the second option, if option remove is equal to 2, then uh, rem pos rem underscore POS is equal to dem underscore POS, and here we'll take a number position, comma, node 1 and print L L and node 1. Okay, and before this, what we have to do is print, enter the position from where you want to remove a number. Okay. POSI position is equal to int input and like this. Okay, let's execute this now. I'll remove this part. This is done. Now I'll execute this. कहाँ stuck हो गया ये? Oh, it got stuck somewhere. कुछ गलत हुआ है. Let me check कहाँ गलत किया है मैंने. Where I have done wrong. Let me check. Everything is fine. Position. This is rem pause. It's all right. Let me execute this again. This is executed. Now I'll execute this part. Sometimes it stuck. So 34 and 76 is they are the initial numbers. Then I am adding three more numbers over here at the last. Let's say I am adding 56, 78, 90, and 30, 32. Just asking the numbers, enter the number. Oh, shit. Again, let me execute this. Yeah, 34 and 76. I want to add a number. Add the number at, let's say I'm adding four number. Oh, yes, I want to insert more. I want to insert at last. I want to insert four numbers. So I want to insert, let's say 12, 34, 56, and 65, 78. Okay. Now no, I don't want to insert more. Okay, and I want to process more. I want to remove an element, right? So I want to remove an element from certain position, and that position is going to be 3. Let's say I want to remove this 12 from here, which is at third position. So I'm removing it from certain position, and that position is number 3. Okay, so number 2 element is removed. How number 2 element is removed means it is processing one less. Okay, I don't want to process more. I want to don't want to process more. So there is some logical error. So what logical error is? It is stopping at one previous. So I'll just do this equal to over here, and by this it will process proper. 34, 78, and I'm adding at last with four numbers, 32, 67, 99, 88. Okay. And I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove an element from certain position. So here we have 34, 78, 32. Let's say I'm removing from third position. So ideally this 32 should go off. 3, yes. So you can see 32 has gone out. Okay. Okay, is this fine?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want to remove more? Let's say yes, and I want to remove from last. Okay, so you can see here from last this 88 has been removed. And let's check the remove at beginning also. I want to remove from beginning. So ideally this 34 should go off. So this 34 has also gone off. Do you want to remove more? No. Do you want to process more? Yes. No. Okay. So you can see how easily you can operate, and it will work only when you want this to work by adding these choices like do you want to remove or do you want to process more. Okay, so like this you can make an interactive program also. You can control the flow of the entire program.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
So this is very important to understand that how you are creating these flows. The same thing will be helping when you will be creating the large data channels and the data pipelines you will be creating. Something similar kind of. Right now, this we are doing this at very small level. When we'll be doing this same thing on very big level, so similar kind of things will be happening in this as well. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Just try to practice whatever we are discussing. Once you will practice, then only you will know that how this good is. Okay. Until unless you will not practice it, you will feel that this is somewhat you cannot do. But believe me, once you have done this and you have understood the logic, you will enjoy this.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So do not think that whether I'll be able to do it or not. Everybody can do this. This is not that tough. You will enjoy this once this is done. Okay. Now we have the fourth option also, remove by number. Remove by number in the sense, let's say you have these numbers are there. Okay. Now somebody says that I want to remove 67. Right now I'm not asking the number to be deleted. I am only taking the positions from where you want to delete the values, right? So now the fourth option is you will take a choice from the user. You will search for that choice. That can be at the beginning also, that can be at the last also, and that can be at somewhere in middle also, right? So
Mhm.
anywhere it can be. Okay. So based on that choice only, you have to do the process. Okay.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
So let's see how we can do that.
Directly giving the number.
Sorry.
So just, yeah, if it is 67 means directly removing the 67, not by
Yes, so
position.
let's see how we can do this process. It is actually very interesting as well, and sometimes it takes a lot of effort. Okay, I'm taking this elif option remove is equal to 4. Now you have to ask a number, rem number, right? And you have to ask a number from the user input, enter the number to be removed from the list. Okay. So when it will ask, that number will come over here. Now this number can be anywhere. It can be at beginning also, it can be at last also, it can be at somewhere middle also, and it may be that it may not exist, right? So you have to follow a different approach to do this. What approach you should follow? First of all, what you have to do is you you have to search, right? What you have to search whether where this number is. Okay, okay. So what we'll do is we'll make a program that will help you to search the number, right? Define number search. Okay, and here nd is passed and num is passed. Okay. Now what we'll do is Cn is equal to Nd and Cnt is equal to 1. Okay. Now we'll apply a loop while Cn is not equal to null. Okay. And here we'll compare if Cn dot data is equal to num, then return count is equal to Cn dot next. Okay, understood. So this number with number search, we'll try to find the position. Okay, and if at the last, if it has found, if Cn is equal to none, Cn is equal to none, then it will return print number. Will just return 0. Return 0. Right? What do we mean by this is if this Cn has reached to last position. So let's suppose I have we have number 45, 23, 78, 56, and 98. Like this, we have number, and after this, at last, there is none. Means next of 98 will be none. Now, let's suppose I have a number that is to be searched is 78, right? So, first of all, Cn will start from here. It will compare with this. So, Cn will be at this, and count will be also 1. Okay. Here I have to do one additional step. CNT CNT plus is equal to 1. Okay. So first of all, initially, Cn is at this and count is also at this. If this condition has got wrong, so Cn will be Cn of next, means Cn will be here, and value of count will be 2. Again, it will be compared. If this is not there, no, then this part will be executed. Cn will come here and Cnt will be 3. And again, it will be compared. So as soon it will be compared, it will return count, means 3 will be returned over here. Okay. But if it is not found that, and by this processing, it has reached to 98 and then none, then this condition will never get corrected. Never, it will never get true, and at a time this number, this will reach at the last, then this will be triggered. When this will be triggered, it will return 0. So if this function returns a number, means the number exists at that position, and if this function returns 0, means it has not, means number has not found. Okay, concept clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we'll call this function first of all. Right now I'm not removing, just I'm checking whether this function is working fine or not. So here I am taking um, position of this number. Position of this number is let's say here, what is the function name? Number search. This is the number search function. Number search, and here I am passing rem number and node 1. These two I am passing, and after this I am checking position. If position is equal to 0, then it will say um, print number num number not found. Okay, else print number is located at position, and here I'll say POS. Okay, let's do just this much now. I am not removing this right now. Let's go step by step on this. Okay, so I'll execute this, else, yeah, this colon is required. This is done. Now let's execute this. So I am inserting number 56, 89, and let's add four more numbers over here. So I'll add at last four more numbers I am adding. So 21, 45, 85, and 72 I am adding. So I have a list now. Okay. I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove an element from this and no, oh sorry, again one. Okay, so let's insert one more number, 45. I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove an element. So I have selected this two now. Okay, now it is asking me on this. So I'm taking the choice of four now, right? Now, what numbers we have? We have these many numbers. Let's say I want to remove this 45 from here. Let's say 45. Number search. Um, there is some error. What is the error? Cn dot data. Have I not passed the numbers? So it is working fine till here. After that, this function is called, and this function is asking this number search. Okay, number search cn dot data. Okay, this num and nd. Yes, this is number and this is not. Yes, this was the error. So I'm adding four numbers at the last. 21, 83, 60, and 62. Okay, and now I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove an element, and I want to remove from a position and that number. Let's say I want to remove 21 or in let's say okay, 21 will remove 21. Okay, again same thing. Why? Okay, I did not execute this. This is very burning issue in this right now. Once I do some changes, it needs to be executed as well. Then only it will accept the changes. Okay, so at 3, I'm inserting four numbers, 54. Okay, and now I'm remove insert. I want to process more. I want to remove, and I want to remove it from a position 4. And number I want to remove is 87, let's say, right? So right now it will not remove, it will just show me where this number is. So it is showing me the position. Understood? It is showing me the position. Is this clear? Okay. So now based on this position, we'll decide whether I have to do the operation of part 1 or part 2 or part 3. Okay. So now if POS is equal to 1, what I have to do is simply I have to call this function, this part. Okay. Then else, so then if position, now we have to check if the position is at last or at certain position. So um, we have to introduce a function which can help us to count how many numbers are there in the list. Okay, that count also needs to be calculated. Okay, so we'll make one more function, define count list, and here nd will take, and simply will do the same processing what we did for the traveling, and this will take. And now rather than just printing, we'll take cnt is equal to 1 and cn cn plus is equal to 1. We'll remove this. Count is equal to count ll and d. Oh, yeah, returning is also important. So we'll return, will return
This
cnt.
is not visible.
Okay, so if position is equal to count, then if position is equal to count means let's say there are six numbers are there in the list, and the position is also six. Position is also six. Then ideally, what it should do, it should implement the process of the removing numbers from the last. So this will be there. This will be called if position is equal to at the last. This will be there. And if this is not there, then it means the number is located at somewhere in between. So for that, we have to call this. Okay. So here, this POS will be passed over here. Okay. Is this clear?
My screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible. From how much time screen is not visible?
Past the 5 minutes. I was kept telling that you didn't hear me.
Okay, means I was busy in my own programming. Sorry for that. Uh, okay, this is the last part, and then we'll wind up because it must be too heavy for you.
Then
Okay, okay, let's execute this now. 6, no, 56 and 21. I have created the list now. Is it visible now?
yes, yes, it is.
Okay, then I'll add some more element at last. Let's say I'll add 55, 88, and 24. Okay. So, do you want to insert more? No. Do you want to process more? Yes. Do you want to remove the element? Yes. Now I want to remove an element by not defined. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, 76 and 32 I am taking at initial, at 1 last, 5 numbers I am adding. So 31, 56, 90 and 68 and 51. Okay, so I have these 7 elements. I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove. So I want to remove by number, let's say 4, and I want to remove an element 56. I want to remove. Okay, 56. What is this? Count ND is not defined. Oh, oh, why I'm giving these things again and again? Now remove, add. I am adding at last. I am adding 5 elements. It's okay. I don't want to insert more. I want to process more. I want to remove by number, and I'm taking number. Let's say 77. I am taking over here to remove. Okay, so you can see 77 is removed. Okay, do you want to remove more? Yes, I want to remove it from a number. So again, it is asking now. I'll give this 44 to be removed. Okay, this is the last element. This 44 will be removed. So you can see 44 is also removed. I want to remove more. Yes, I want to remove it again by number, and I want to remove the 45. Okay, so let's say if this works fine, 45. Yes, 45 is also removed. So our removal is working fine.
Yes.
Is it working fine? Yes, no? Camilla?
Yes, 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 it is working fine.
No, okay. So this is how you can create the function for removal as well. Now I don't want to remove anything further, so I'm selecting no. I don't want to process. I want to process and I want to see the remaining list. So just I'll see the remaining list. Yes, this is the remaining list. And now I don't want to process more. No, yes, done. Okay. So you can see how structured you can make this, how interactive you can make this. Now this program, if you are able to make even this sequencing also, this will be very much helpful for your programming practice. As much you will practice this programming part, you will get that much idea how to work on these kind of programs. Okay. So, just I request you to and go through and um, practice it at least twice in this week. Okay, if 1 hour also you will give in 2 days, so you will be able to understand this what it is going on and what we are processing. Okay, so we'll keep it at this for today, and I'll share